such a pain in the asshole.
Randy is your butthole sword.
Shut up, Chris.
You really like it.
Massage it with your tongue.
That is fantastic.
Chris,
Yep.
I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
You have to catch me first.
I believe that's gonna be pretty easy, Chris.
I don't
Not
know.
if I get in the car and I don't give you one.
He's got a point there. It's kind of
Yeah, but he
dumb.
has to stop eventually.
Yes, but I'm pretty sure my rifle can reach him.
Are you gonna kill me?
I don't say.
Car.
I don't.
He'll punch you in the throat with a 50 caliber rifle.
I mean, I
Big
don't.
fucking punch.
I don't bust out the Barrett for nothing, you know.
But pounded butts? Hmm.
Holy crap! Where the hell was this place? This was. Yeah. Oh wow, that's interesting.
Did they fight the mountain yet? No, they have not. They will be fighting them whenever they get the balls to.
So never.
So,
Yeah.
probably like, I don't know, 4 levels from now? 5 levels
Yeah.
from now?
Maybe. Yeah.
8 minutes from now.
Guys, we all have our Doom weapons. We can go fight the mountain now.
I don't have my Doom weapon yet.
I don't have my Doom weapon yet.
That was.
Also,
Come on.
I might get 2 Doom weapons soon.
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
you can't argue that I am a Doom weapon yet. I'm not quite that ridiculous.
No, you don't have your legendaries yet.
Nope. like Envoy gets his legendary weapon, he gets replaced by a new, better, more interesting character.
Yeah, that's when Waylon comes back.
It's funny because it's Waylon.
Yeah, Waylon, interesting. No, not unless he,
No, no,
he makes a
it'd be
plan.
hilarious if somebody wielded him, like he was their weapon. Like just
An
throw
Envoy
him
just
at the
swing
For
enemy.
around.
some reason, Envoy just turns into a rifle.
You shoot him at people, and he's like, "Hey guys, let's go do glass blowing."
That's giving me fucking Final Fantasy 13
I got a
images
glass
where Zaz turns his 2 pistols into a rifle, which makes no fucking sense.
Nothing in that game makes any fucking sense.
About in 13 too, where a Moogle becomes a crossbow.
Oh.
Yeah, that does happen.
What?
see.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Fire passion.
Yeah.
Weird.
For me, my whole thing I hate about that game is like, man, I love the composer that worked in that game so much.
Sure.
Why can't they put him on a good game for once?
I have way too many tabs.
Because it's Square Enix.
No, he
Squeenix,
has
yay!
Okay.
Oh, did you see the article on the next the second sequel to Final Fantasy 13? They're trying to make it more like Dark Souls.
I know, I saw that,
I
and
can't
I'm
even conceive of that.
Well, I was gonna say, here's the thing.
And I'm not even a fan of Dark Souls.
Yeah, neither am I.
I know people love it, and I'm fine with it, but I just can't get behind that.
What I was gonna say,
It's annoying as piss.
Masashi Yamauzu has worked on the following such games: Chocobo's Dungeon 2, Dirge of Cerberus, Unlimited Saga, Final Fantasy 13. Oh, and no, was there another one? There was another one. Oh yeah, Saga Frontier 2.
I've heard
So-
of one of those games.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
D&Ds.
Yes, to the D&Ds. Oh, scusi. Let's see. Last week we left off. You guys. Fuck. What did you guys do?
The rescue people.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys saw the mountain rise. You guys got on your fucking ships. And
We're outie!
yep, you said
Bitches, we're out.
your Audi 5000, and you flew all the way down to Freeport. No, to Trent. Sorry, brain fart. And saw that the city was under siege, for which you guys decided to create a party to go down and try and help out the people that were escaping from the city. In which you guys found something strange. The character known as Envoy. Dalhai, who was fighting the other Dalhai, which you guys, or at least Chris found interesting. Everybody else tried to kill it.
I didn't do shit. I
No,
got
Right.
Dead
Die.
tried to kill it.
You must die.
Eh.
So,
We're all one happy family right now, I can tell.
he won Chris over. You guys took him on board.
Well, now he makes toast, so yeah.
chest toast.
You guys
That's
flew
right.
down to Freeport to figure out what to possibly get back Chris's dagger, the Ill Omen of Light, which you found out that the leader wants more Dalhai parts, more unique Dalhai parts, and Chris is not quite ready to part with the core of Pyrexis,
Oh, hells no.
which is something that he might want. Chris had a conversation with Slade. Slade dropped off some money,
Yay.
which Chris has yet to inform the party about.
Whoa.
It's been like 5 minutes. Fuckers, get off my dick.
It's like the characters walk in. Hey, did you get money?
Like, yes, go away.
Do we get any? No, go away. Oh.
I'm spending all this money on booze and heroin.
I was gonna say costumes.
Then I'm
you can buy
pouring
more
down the
costumes for
drain because
yourself.
I'm straight edge.
And you guys have been planning currently to go up to the north and talk to Rive and maybe invade another Delhi complex in preparation for your fight for the mountain.
How did my book reading go?
Your book reading went actually terrible.
You kind of looked at the books and like hit your face with them.
No, he at least understood words. He had 2 16s on his rolls, 2 16s out of all of his rolls. I was looking for something a little bit higher than that, but you do have some information on not an amplifier, but something that you might think is towards your liking.
Right.
But you're going to have to find other libraries and do some more research to be able to pinpoint where it's at.
I shall do so when we get the opportunity.
So, let's hope your next batch of rolls have something a little bit higher than the 16.
Scum Good's just gonna be rolling shit endlessly and never get it.
It's possible. So, we leave off. Chris, you're still in your bedroom. Everybody else are. I think everybody's still on the ship now.
I think we're all on the ship now. I was in
Yes,
like, the whole
'cause-
beating thing.
Yes, Fragger, I remember.
Yes.
No. Yes, you were punching a punching bag.
I'm angry.
You're
Very,
James Vega is what you are.
very hard.
I'm angry.
So, without further delay,
Really.
let's begin. All right, guys.
I'm stuck in my books trying to figure out more shit that I'm not actually figuring out.
I say like my punching
Hurts.
bag falls apart and Waylon falls out of it.
Well, that's something. Waylon ran away. That's something I didn't put in the recap. Waylon ran away during
Yeah.
that fight. I found this amusing. Nobody gave one shit or asked where he went when they got back to the boat.
During then I was getting food, and I imagined that you guys dealt with it, so I didn't want to bring it back up. But
Metagaming, I
nobody,
just don't give a fuck.
nobody noticed.
I just assumed he'd be back.
Also, he was behind me the entire time, so I didn't even know he left.
So technically, we don't even know if Waylon's character got out before it even exploded. Spoiler alert: he did.
Okay, good.
I was gonna say, I'm
Darn.
metagaming
Oh, yeah, we
this
forgot
a
the
little
luck
bit
roll.
to know that he's okay.
He's fine.
We did forget the luck roll.
Yeah, lock rolls, everybody.
I'm so nervous.
Fuck! I'm dead this session, guys. It's been
well.
real.
So much for our bard.
Thank God it's a role playing session.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
You roleplay so badly you explode.
3 Gestalt, you're fine. Geddon, you're probably gonna get at least bloodied. Varric,
In a
Into
roleplay
this
session?
session with no combat.
yes, somehow.
Nosebleed.
We can get
Very
arrested again.
I'm just gonna put combat in here just so I can kill Chris now. I have to do it to keep the streak alive.
Question.
Yep.
So, is there like a wiki article or something for this thing, or?
This this game?
Yeah.
No, nobody
Okay,
has
okay.
ever done it. So
Okay. I thought there was like some notes down from it. That's fine. Just curious. All right.
it's something I'm not opposed to. It's just something I haven't done.
Right.
Hint, hint.
Subtle hint here.
Mm.
All right,
Subtle.
guys,
I
what
think
are you
we'll
gonna
play
do?
D&D now, guys.
I think so too.
Nobody's gonna take the first step. This happens
I-
every
I-
fucking
I'm-
session. Everybody's all
punching
quiet.
bag?
Envoy is standing quietly in the storage area as he has been after leaving Alexis from last time.
Yeah, I don't know what plans we currently have because I wasn't in on the planning session.
The only people who know the plans are Geddon and Alexis, I believe, at this moment.
Yeah. You gonna inform the rest of us?
Dan, maybe.
All right, troops.
Gets on the loudspeaker.
And
They have them.
and Envoy, you can come out of the broom closet now. All right. Currently, we must gather information on the mountain, so we might find a weak spot to infiltrate it and destroy it. To this end, we are going to consult with its siblings, the tree, and possibly the reef, if nothing the tree has to say is of use.
I just hope it doesn't make us fly again.
Oh
Chris-
my, that was vomit-inducing. Yes.
Chris, have you even looked at the money bag to see how much you even have?
No, I was gonna ask you that.
Okay. Just let me know when you're gonna look at it and find out, and I'll let you know.
Chris just makes it rain.
It's not
Well,
actually that
guys-
big of a bag.
I'm like, guys, there wasn't actually any money in there, but I'm gonna go take a soda to the strip club anyway.
Completely unrelated.
If you want to go to a strip club, you're gonna have to go to Thundercrest.
I'm
I
sorry,
knew-
that was just hilarious.
Seriously,
I-
this world only has strip clubs
I
in the
knew
single
this
city.
is Randy's way to finally make me go to Thundercrest.
No, Thundercrest is kind of little bit like Vegas.
Of course, Thundercrest has a strip club. It's called Thundercrest.
Might as well just call it Thunder Cleavage at that.
Exactly. Well, maybe that's the name of the place.
It's possible.
Hmm.
No, it's actually called the Rolling Hills. No.
Hmm.
That works. I can
The
accept
one
that.
night stand. With a K instead of an N. Because that's never been done before.
Never.
And it's got the CD thing of
I'm
saying,
like
oh, it's a
legitimately angry at you right now. You've got legit heat right now.
Cool. Heel turn.
buffet. So that's what we're doing? Okay.
Tree of what now?
Yeah, you'll be fine.
What?
Giant- tree that talks
giant
a lot.
crystal tree. It talks
Yeah.
by
Bullshit.
tentacle molesting you.
Oh.
Doesn't do that. It just grabs you, you stupid piece of shit.
Why was I wet
It
afterwards?
just grabs
then?
you with its tentacles.
You
or-
were
yeah,
not,
it's
Chris.
fine.
You know,
Okay,
it's a
then.
normal
That has
life
something
stick
to
for
do
us,
with you,
so.
not the tree.
Ah, shit. Forgot to make a tweet. Now we're even flying.
Good old D&D.
Poopy dick. Twitter.
Oh, the knee! Ow!
You okay, Martin?
No.
Sorry.
Tweeted. Done. Okay.
Comparatively okay?
Figuratively, I'm okay.
Okay.
Clinically, not so much.
I think that's most of us here.
Let's just start.
Alright, so where are we going? Are you guys taking off now? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else to do.
What do you think, Alexis? Should we visit the tree or the reef first?
He is BRB.
Yeah, he said in the wrong window.
All right, then everyone else. Any preference between the tree or the reef?
His eyes are dark at the moment.
Which one is more north?
The tree.
Then let's go there.
The tree is super north.
Well, I've
There's
been
not much
having
more
this-
north than this.
Well, yes, but I've been having this weird, like, something pulling me north since before I met you guys, so I'd like to figure out what that was.
It might be so north that you have to go south.
That'd be weird.
Randy, is there any magical libraries that I know of up north?
Give me a history.
I can do that. Maybe. Hang on. Device not ready. Abort. Retry. Waiting. Waiting.
Puts in startup floppy.
22.
You know of, there was one at, the city I blew up, Stormguard, but you think that maybe some of it got moved to the Iron Forge.
Spiffy. Spiffy Kinky Doodle.
I would like to stop in at Stormguard City and see how the reconstruction is coming.
It got blown up again. No.
God damn it.
It just won't stop blowing up. It's ridiculous.
Can't catch a break.
You're gonna spend the
That's
whole.
3 times now.
You're gonna spend the whole
I'm
game
starting
just
to think this is a bad place to build a city.
spend the whole game just rebuilding the damn city.
Mhm.
Blows up, take it back, rebuild it. Blows up.
The
take
mountain
it back,
goes there
rebuild it.
immediately. That's actually where it's going.
Oh, I gotta make a U-turn.
Give me a couple of days.
No, that'd take months to get up there. At
You
his
get some mountain
speed.
buddies.
Go and play.
What was your question for Chris, Dan? Now that he's back.
Oh, yes, Alexis. I believe you wanted to see the tree first as well?
I believe that would be the best course of action considering what we saw to the north.
Alright. I'd like to stop in at Stormguard on the way, see how their efforts there are going.
I personally would like to stop by the Iron Forge, if at all possible.
It's a little bit out of the way, but we could hit that one High base we missed on the way back.
Right here is where the tree is, so technically it's
That's actually not very far off, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
just inside the same range of the other one.
Someone dropped off a present for us a bit earlier today. Some money.
I like presents.
I'll,
You're just gonna dump it out on the table.
no, I probably don't even have it with me. It's like, I'll go grab it.
Runs away with bag.
Click clack, click clack, click clack, click clack.
What's that sound?
Her
I think it's
heels.
click clacking.
Yeah, it's real.
I can see her like running around with like her hands up, like almost. Yeah.
Like that, our arms up straight up and like a little bit behind, going ah.
How much money's in the bag?
You open the bag and look. Inside the bag, you see some gold. Doesn't look like a whole lot. Probably about 5,000. But you do see a sheet of paper inside of it.
I read the sheet of paper.
Inside the sheet of paper is at the home something awaits.
Okay, I'm going to head back down,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to say, right now, I have about 5,000 gold to split between us. However, I think there might be something in my house in Freeport. If
Well,
someone would be
We
daring
should check
enough to
that
go.
before we leave, though.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it on the way back. I mean, it's not.
Yeah,
I
so
can go with you.
fly to the other end of the continent and then come back and check her house, yes.
It's kind of what we do, though.
Not intentionally, usually.
We've lost our teleporting monkey, so
Well, if any of you would be so gracious enough as to go,
Yeah, I can do it. I can join you.
well, I can't go within the city.
Says so.
I was gonna say
As not wanting to get murdered.
Geddon
and
was
arrested.
just fine.
No, they all did it just fine.
Yeah, no one was really looking for us. Envoy, we should probably keep on the ship as much as possible, but everyone else, they have no special interest in.
I kind of raised what would be an eyebrow,
you raise the scale.
pretty much.
Alright.
Yeah, Geddon was
Chris,
just
you're
fine,
immediately
so.
arrested when you step off the boat. No, okay.
Well, I kind of had to see this coming.
No.
But I think I could trust Randy. When has he ever not steered me wrong?
I'm gonna play it safe and still not go.
Well, I'm joining you, so.
I'm
You guys
curious.
gonna skip on the way there?
I'm
Yeah.
curious to see the house. This house intrigues me. I'll join.
Everything intrigues you.
True.
What are you having, a house party or something?
Okay, Chris. So you head up to your house.
Yepers.
Okay. You go to your house. You pretty sure you have the key to get in
Yeah.
somewhere.
On my key ring.
Oh, it was attached to the other dagger. Shit.
I knew that was foreplay on my part.
I can't lose the dagger, so I'll just put the key on it. Damn it!
It's okay. I can pick the
Foolproof.
lock in worst case
I-
scenario.
I thwarted Randy from taking it the first time. Why did I think he wouldn't be able to? Ah, damn it!
Just
Fuck you,
shaking
Chris,
his-
for that
just shaking
first
his
time.
fist at the air. Curse you!
I-
Damn you, Hallam!
Yeah, it's always his fault.
You go
I
inside.
gave my spare key to Hallam.
You go inside. It's just as pristine as you left it. Looks like somebody's been maintaining your house while you've been gone. You don't find anything on the first level.
How could you afford all this?
She sucks a lot of dick.
I was gonna say Hogan.
Looks
Yeah.
very nice.
You don't find much on the first level.
Was Gestalt actually asking that? Sorry, I was muted for some
Yeah, I was actually asking that.
I had a job before all of this adventuring stuff.
Must seem like an eternity ago.
And plus, this is my second house. My first one was burned down by a crazy man.
Yeah. This one's a little bit smaller, I think.
This is my summer home.
So I will head upstairs.
Okay. You don't find anything in the other rooms except for your master bedroom. At the very front of your bed, very foot of your bed, you find a large chest sitting there with a note on it.
I was hoping you'd
I'm
say
gonna read
man.
the note.
A large man.
Large man on your bed.
Come in.
I'm like, oh god, it's fucking Fat. Who's the guy who did that? Fucking, I ain't never scared song. Fat Joe. Fat Joe sitting on the bed. There you go. Fat Joe. I made a reference to the 2000s.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Go you.
What does the note say, Randy?
From those who seek the shadow.
And I will open up the chest.
It's filled from the bottom to the almost rim of this thing with gold.
I'm going to shut the chest, and I'm going to say, I guess there's nothing here, but could one of you guys help me carry this chest that's not full of anything back to the ship into my cabin?
It's a good thing you took the two weakest party members with you.
I'm here as
No.
well.
I'm just gonna say something. I don't believe you, but okay.
Good.
This chest is awfully heavy, you
Should
know.
be asking
What's in
questions.
there?
Do you hear
Lingerie.
jingling inside?
Not sure.
Lingerie.
I was gonna say that or a whole bunch of ball gags.
Yeah, a lot of ball gags.
You should just be glad Envoy isn't there while you're saying this.
A lot of rattling from these ball gags.
Yeah, you know, some of them are full of other things, like rattles and stuff like that.
There's a whole bunch of snakes in
Oh.
there.
So when you hear the slaves walk around, it's just like, you know, dinky 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 dink.
Yeah. Let's go with that if you're from asking other questions about what's inside of it.
I swear, if there's any gold in here,
No, there's absolutely no gold.
right?
Just
Bluff.
that 5,000 I gave you before, which you guys,
Bluff
to be
it, Chris.
fair, we're not really all that grateful about.
Oh, I
You
I
guys
lived
immediately
in the.
left.
Bluff it, Chris.
25.
Damn it.
Passive insights. Nobody beats. Nobody.
I'm
let's
not
see.
again. I'm not there.
Really?
So, you're,
Oh
I'm
my
sorry,
God.
folks.
Yeah, I can't tell you what you can or cannot believe.
I'm
But-
gonna err on the side of caution and not believe.
I'm going to just not believe her at all, and I'll
Alright. I'm gonna pick the
figure it out.
chest up and then accidentally drop it so it falls open.
Exactly. That's what I'll do.
You pick it up.
Oh.
Hold on. You pick it up and you drop it. It does not spill open.
Ah.
I'm gonna slap Getting on the back of the
And I
head.
kick
Careful!
it a couple times.
Right?
Kicking it does
Candy
not
cement.
open.
There's my backup. pile
Actually,
over
no.
there.
Geddon, you kick it.
Yep.
You get thrown against the wall.
Ooh, magical chest.
This seems a bit excessive for your lingerie collection. Are you sure there's nothing more important in there?
What's more important than lingerie?
A lot
God,
of
she has a
things,
point.
like food and gold.
There's definitely no food in there. I don't even know what the other thing that is, but that's probably not in there either.
You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
But you know, I noticed you guys are talking and asking a lot of questions, and we could be moving this chest into my cabin.
I'm just saying, we really don't. I at
There's
least.
the mountain moving around outside, crushing cities. I mean, if you guys want to kind of dawdle around, I mean, it's your choice.
I don't really care about gold anyway, so, you know, I'll help get and carry. The magical
lucky-
chest that kicked him across the room.
You're lucky. I'm a hippie and I've lived with nothing on my life, so I don't really care about gold either.
Actually, I'm going to inspect the enchantment on the chest, since apparently it's magical.
Sure. What are you looking to know?
Is it a gold spell?
Well, everything about it. How powerful it is, what the enchantment specifically is, what triggers it, that sort of thing.
It seems to be like a defense ward on it that's only one person or only a handful of people may access this chest, and anybody to attack it, it would, you know. You've already figured out what it would do.
I felt that bit already. Yes. Apparently, it just does not take well to kick in.
You do believe that this is a higher tier of magic, something that you may be able to break if given time.
Okay.
To the ship.
You don't think it's quite like Cypher or Akima level, but you believe it's like a couple of tiers below it.
They're close to me, but not a little above. All right.
Yeah.
To the meow.
So a
Ooh.
couple more levels.
Da-na-na-na.
Yes, I level lock things instead of skill lock things sometimes. Eat a dick.
What a dick.
Okay,
Alright.
we've had our funny jokes. Now we get moving.
Okay, so you actually take the damn thing to the ship.
Yup.
Yes.
Okay, give me a strength check and a endurance check.
I'm not gonna be able
2
to
people
help.
carrying it.
How about you, the men, carry it?
Ignore the crowbar.
Strength and endurance. Damn. Okay.
I carry the chest.
No.
Endurance. Oh, what's my strength? I probably don't have any.
It's not gonna be good.
Hang on. Let's see.
Crit.
Is it half level?
Yeah.
Sweet, +6 then.
Good lord. Hey!
Good enough.
Look at that.
Good enough.
I'll supervise.
I feel very strong as I carry
I'm
this.
gonna raw you guys on. Go team, go!
She opens up the chest, pulls out a whip, starts whipping you.
I'm like, oh wait, this is just my chest of essence. I left the chest full of gold back there. We'll bring this one onto the ship anyway. It ain't much use back there.
Okay, so yeah, you make your way onto the boat, and do you place it in her quarters?
No,
I
I'm
see it come
actually
in.
going to tell
the
them to
fuck
set.
is this?
I'm gonna tell them to set it down in the center of the ship, wherever everyone else is.
And the
Like,
crew
really,
takes
you're
it
gonna
all.
show your lingerie off to everyone now?
Yep.
Oh,
This is the polka dot bra, and it goes really good with this polka dot.
This is my Pokeball bra. It's my favorite one of all.
Gotta catch them all.
she's like, please,
course.
one chest wouldn't be enough for all that, and then she's gonna open it and show you guys all the gold.
After she opens it up, if you guys look at it, you'll actually see that there's all the gold are a bunch of different symbols on it. You see gold from as far as cities as Thundercrest, the former Trend, the Freeport. You actually find some Ninrokan gold in there.
Do I see any of my people's gold?
Yes.
Yay! I grabbed some of that. Need this.
There's not much of it, but there is. You do find some. Fuck, what I call the Dread Isles, or what
Yeah.
are they called?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Well,
Oh yeah, I've never named them. Oops.
Draconian marks.
Alright,
Yeah.
so how much is it in total?
35,000.
Hey.
But with the
Yeah,
5,000
even if you
the other
divvy
chest,
that
that's
up.
40 total?
All of a sudden, a brick hits the deck. Dunk.
How are
I
you
think we
keeping
can-
that?
If you carry
I
40,000
don't
gold, are you
know.
actually going to be able to carry it?
Switch it over to Astral Diamonds, but personally, on your character, no. Like when you go out onto the fields and shit like that. No.
No, it's
You
it has
can't
to stay in
carry-
the chest.
You have to foot lock or some of it. Split it up in the ways you want.
Hmm.
Safest
like
place is
staring
probably
at
to keep it in Alexis's chest since it actively fights back.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, I'll just... I don't know.
I'm like staring at the Dragonborn bunny.
I'll write down the amount that I have, and then I'll...
It should
Put
be
it
what,
to-
5,000 for everybody? Or a little over
Um,
5,000?
What, 3,500 and there's 6 of us, so a little more than
A
5,000.
little more than 5,000.
I've never seen this before.
On top of the 5,000 that was already in the
so
bag.
So it's 40,000 total.
That's gonna be about 6,000, a little more.
6,666 gold and 6 silver and 6 copper.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take that 1 extra gold that we don't have to keep dividing.
That's all right.
That's fair.
I'm
Who rolled
confused.
the highest on their luck roll? Yep, Lexus, you get it.
Woohoo! Sweet, 6,667 gold.
That
To
one
be fair,
gold
it was
is
given to her.
cursed. That one gold is cursed.
Let's see here.
Do robots even need money?
No, give it to me. No, yes. They
Well,
can,
we
you
can always use as money for upgrades.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Where's your coin slot? Let me insert some of these gold.
I think I'm still
That's
in the
what
storage
people-
hall, actually, guys.
Geddon did call for you before the
Okay.
meeting happened,
All right.
Yeah.
so I didn't know if you heard him or not, but Dan's saying
Right.
it. But yeah, he called
Right.
you up.
All right then. No, just sure. Okay then.
Robots.
All right. Well, is there anything pressing anyone wants to buy? Otherwise, I'd suggest spending this either in Stormguard or the Iron Forge.
Let's see here. If there is anything.
I have no idea.
Stuff.
As far as stuff you would like to buy, just let me know what it is between now and the next game.
Sure.
It doesn't matter when you buy it because you guys are going to have 3 options to buy stuff anyway. Because you guys are going to 3 different cities. So honestly, it doesn't matter if you guys can figure it out now, just as long as you figure it out before the end of the beginning of next session.
You
Yeah,
got
I
it.
I'm not going to be spending this money though.
Special.
Varig, if you go through all of it, which would take time, you can pull out every draconian piece of gold that's
I'll
in
stop
it.
at like.
And
8.
there is under $5,000 worth of draconian gold.
I'm going to stop at like 14 or so pieces.
Okay.
I don't need all of it. I just want some of it.
For memorabilia.
Money is still money. It's going to be spent, but I want some to be. I want to keep some.
Mhm.
I don't have much. From back then. That is stuff. It's game for something.
Who has Streetwise?
Not me.
Chris, what's your, let's say, passive Streetwise?
About 30.
Okay, actually, you know that draconian gold is actually rare and actually worth more than its face value.
Have I
Oh, sweet.
noticed
I would
there's
know that too then.
Do I have, am I aware that there are draconian pieces in there?
From Garrett, or from not Garrett, Varig's reaction, yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
I was not hiding that fact. I'm very happy to see my people's money in there.
I'm not going to say anything right now, but
Okay.
I'll catch you on that later.
I don't see the significance of what's going on, so I'm not even going to comment on it.
My people are dead, jackass.
Why would you say that? I'm not saying anything.
I wasn't.
He's not
saying
saying
it
in
in
character.
Sure.
But I would definitely say that in
Besides,
character.
pretty much all of our characters'
People are
fucking
dead.
races are dead.
Well, if you guys just keep sitting around talking the whole time, yeah, they'll probably all die off.
Oh, that's a
Join
good
the
point.
fucking club. Get on
My
level, become
group-
extinction.
My race died off before it was cool.
Yeah, get
Oh,
on my
jeez.
level, bitches.
Bitches.
Who are you, Batman?
Yes, our heroes, folks.
Alright. I suggest we make our way to the north, and I guess to Stormguard first.
Okay. Weeks of travel. About a week of travel. Any conversations you're going to have before? Scoozy.
Yes. You can go ahead first, Chris.
Nah,
Alright.
go right ahead.
All right. Envoy will approach Alexis at one point during the travel.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
I was gonna take a drink. Never mind. Go ahead.
Well, it'll be a brief, like basically Envoy's like, like, Alexis, this one has a question.
Go right ahead.
It would seem prudent that if this one were to engage with other organics, it would need to converse in a way that is more common in vernacular. What would you suggest to be the best way to conform this one's language to that of the common folk?
You're looking for which language would be best to speak, or the best?
This one has determined that its grammar and manner in which it expresses itself is unusual for those that listen to it. Therefore, it determined that the best way to converse with others would be to speak in a way that's more clear and direct and common. What would be a good way? What would be an effective means of developing a more casual or direct way of manner of speaking?
Left 2 people behind.
Well, I imagine that you have a lot of processing capability. You should be able to just listen to our speech, and you should be able to pick up on the nuances of common off of that.
Understood. Messina will do such a thing. Or is there any other recommendations you can have for this one?
I can teach you if you need any help with anything. Though, I think most people get a basic idea of what you're talking about.
Perhaps. Though this one suspects that its manner of speech may draw more attention than necessary at times.
Well, we're going to have to work on a few things about your appearance first before people are going to get to the point where being surprised by your speech is the most shocking thing about you.
Understood. Oh, shall I return to the storage hall?
No. While you have time, why don't you explore the halls? Run into passengers and talk to them. That way it kind of give you a chance to get a grasp on the language.
Understood.
And then once you're done, feel free to roam the ship as you like. You don't need to keep yourself stowed away.
Understood, Alexis. And then Envoy sort of turns to make his leave, and at times I might make him more actively try to internally, quote-unquote, reprogram himself in terms of how he deals with language at times, but just want to initiate that.
Good stuff.
Yes.
All right. I'm actually gonna go visit Varric then if I have a chance.
Varric's still punching his punching bag.
I'm calmed down.
You're just palming your money now.
No, I'm trying to do normal stuff, cleaning.
My past.
Would you be in your room then, or?
Probably cleaning.
I'm going to ask if you could join me in my room then for a moment.
Okay.
I love how everybody's so skeptical whenever Alexis asks them to go into their room.
Anytime brings someone to our room, I'm not trying to fuck them automatically. I mean, there's a good chance.
I've known you long enough.
It's like 30-70, considering half the people on this ship don't have working genitalia.
That hasn't stopped you in the past.
Yeah, but that's the thing. There's so
I
many
like a
without it.
challenge.
At this point,
Exactly.
you're getting desperate.
I like a challenge.
Well, you did fuck Hallam, and that was a challenge.
He had a penis
To
though.
get him to understand what that thing is between his legs.
Yeah.
Is it a shovel?
I do what with it?
Yes, this is trouble. I know. I'm going to lead Varric to my room, and then I'm going to pull out one of my pieces of gold that have the draconian symbol on it. I'm going to say, I think this might be, if I'm not mistaken, a piece of culture from your race. This is one of their marks.
Did you hear me go? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of this.
Okay.
I noticed that you picked up a few of these yourself.
Yes.
Are you aware that these are pretty rare?
I've dealt with money for a good portion of my life. mercenary stuff, then guards. So yeah, I know how rare this stuff is.
These particular marks, though.
Yes.
What do you plan to do with it?
Hold on to some of them. Why?
Well, I said she's gonna sit down in her bed. I was just remembering that there was a time a while back where you were interested in finding out more about your people.
Let's do this.
Do what?
We've been dancing around having this conversation. Let's just get it over with. I've been dodging it for so long because I didn't really want to know. Ever
By
since
all
we
means.
visited. What?
By all means, continue.
So ever since we visited that group. God, that was so long ago.
The Ninroka.
Yeah, the Niroka. Ever since we visited the Niroka, you've said that you have something to tell me. And part of me wants to know, but I guess the rational part of me doesn't want to know.
Oh, fuck. Now I'm trying to remember what it is I'm wanting to tell you. What factors
That
do
they,
I know that you don't? I'm trying to remember that.
It's they were going
That-
to they don't want us to be together.
Okay.
They let my race die out.
Yep,
I
they're letting
remember it, and I'm not supposed to know it.
They're yeah.
I forgot if it was that or the fact that the Ninroka killed them. Like that just period. That the
Yeah, I think we kind of established that.
Yeah, I think Varric understands that they did it, but I don't think I don't think he knows that they're actively trying to kill off the race now. Still,
if you're ready for it,
Well, I don't know how much longer we're going to have with giant fucking walking mountains.
true. What I learned from the Ninroka is that the Ninroka wiped out most of your race,
Mm-hmm.
and that now their goal is to actively keep those of you that are remaining away from one another. To ensure, presumably, that your species does naturally just go extinct.
Did they say how many of us there were?
8.
Did they? About 8. Though I don't know the locations of any others, so that number might be
I barely know that myself, so I'm like scratching my head, going, I kind of assumed that. Now it's just worse knowing that it actually is true.
I don't know what kind of answers we're going to get out of the tree. And it's a very good likelihood we might have to head south to see the reef. If we do, would you like to stop at the islands down there and see if maybe we can't find anything about your people?
If we've got the time, but there's more pressing matters.
There are. But it's something I'm willing to do for you. If it brings you comfort.
Oh God, how do I have Varric like this? I look a little like I'm just kind of like searching, like I'm just overthinking right now. I'm gonna need to think on this.
Take all the time you need. But, here, and she's gonna hand you the mark she had.
Thank you.
No problem, Varric.
I walk out like head pointing towards the ground.
So, Chris, you give him the marks, the dragon marks that you have.
Just the one I had in her hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck that! I ain't giving you all of them.
Fuck that. I just gave you the one extra gold I got for being the one who got the gold.
You know what?
These sell for five gold for one of those. I'm keeping all mine. No.
Yeah, you know what I do? I come back with a regular piece of gold and go, here.
I'm gonna give you a kiss on the cheek.
I just kind of stare. Then leave. You're welcome. Still not gonna do it with you. Slam my door.
Oh, my door. That's what you say now.
Hold my door back up. It's gonna stay that way.
It's just
We'll
gonna keep
see
going.
about that.
I
just
open my
see-
door. Shut up!
I just see
You
Envoy.
shut up.
I just see Envoy standing in the middle while this is all happening. Then just keeps walking towards.
You hear his computer processing what just happened.
Ask the random person, query.
Don't you
what
stare
is
at me,
doing?
robot.
Query.
Don't you
what-
fucking judge me!
Gotta end it light.
Sound like
That is
Barrett
all
was
I
about to confess his love for her at one point.
So any other conversations?
I'm assuming that I'm doing my book reading on this travel.
Sure.
And I'm also gonna start making the chronicles of our adventures. Because why not? The world needs to know what I personally have
don't
done.
know.
Beep boop bop.
Beep boop.
Okay, so after about a week's worth of traveling, anybody who's on the ship deck upon arrival, which I'm assuming at least is Geddon.
We're getting close to arrival, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay.
I do as well. I'm usually there prepping just to make sure that, swarming things.
I'm probably examining Delhi parts and studying them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Drink
I'll
for
probably.
them.
Chris, do you want to get your drink before I engage you into something?
How long do you think it'll take?
It depends on how long you take wanting to fish into it some more.
Let's just do it now then.
You're gonna be talking a fucking ton.
Chris, your dagger seems to be reacting to something while you're in your room.
Going to stare at it, and
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can detect what it might be reacting to.
You've seen this reaction before, and it seems to be that Adal High is near.
That's not good. So I believe it never used to react to
And Envoy.
Envoy.
It never worked. Yeah.
Where
So-
do I sense the direction coming from?
You believe Envoy? You're in the cargo, aren't you?
Yes.
You're still in the cargo now. You believe?
That's where he goes to rest, basically, by staring at the wall.
Okay, so yeah, you believe it's coming from below you.
I'm going to knock on Varrig's door.
Yes.
Varrig, call me crazy right now,
You're crazy. Continue.
but I believe the dagger might be reacting to something on the ship having the Delhi signature.
I like finger on chin. Envoy?
Well, the thing is that it's never reacted to Envoy before.
Still.
Well, can you at least come with me in case there is
Yes,
a Delhi
that's-
so I don't get murdered?
Well, if you insist not being murdered today.
It'd be nice.
Okay, let's go.
Thank you.
Sassy
gonna head-
relationship.
And I'm going to head downstairs.
Yes.
Sassy Dragonborn.
I've always been fairly sassy.
Delicious sass.
Okay, so you guys head down to the cargo, right?
Yepers.
Okay. Amongst a maze of crates and boxes, you see Envoy at the very front of the ship, I believe.
What are you, some fucking
Where would you want to
bonkers?
be in the ship, Envoy? I'm not going to tell you where you're at, so...
Well,
as far as the cargo, like, do you want to be towards the back, middle, side, where?
towards the middle, he kind of wants to try to basically his
Like, towards the entrance?
his protocol. Well, basically towards a wall that would keep him relatively far away from other people when he's in the room, so that he basically just stays out of the way.
Okay. Well,
So
the
that's
it's the undercarriage, or it's the cargo underneath the entire ship, so
Right.
it's the whole length of the ship that's opened up, so
Sure,
you have 4 walls, and that's it. So it's
Mhm.
probably going to be the farthest one from the door.
sure, that would be probably it. Yeah.
Okay. So actually, you see Envoy pretty much straight ahead of you, just looking at the wall.
Do I
Um,
see
The dagger seems to have grown in intensity.
Funky
That's not good.
vibrations.
Alrighty.
I'm going to, I guess, do a quick perception check to see if I can see anything else in the room that's off.
Sure.
Oh my god, I crit.
Looking at the back corner, you can see it looks like the walls are moving. The part of the wall is moving.
I'm gonna take a couple steps towards it.
It doesn't seem to react, but you can still see the planks of wood shifting.
Farrag, are you seeing this? I'm
I
pointing
look.
towards the corner.
Roll me
fuck?
perception.
Oh, okay.
No, you can't see it unless you fucking. Nah, not really.
Damn it.
Oh,
You can vaguely make it out, but you're not sure if it's the movement of the ship that's giving you that look, or if it's actually doing it itself. You're a little
in
bit
defensive
confused.
mode, I'm believing everything. The fuck is going on here?
Hmm. Now, am I aware of anything in particular, or
You're not actively looking at them,
right?
so I would say no. Until you're alerted to it, no.
Right.
Do I poke him?
Envoy?
I turn to Alexis. Yes, Alexis.
Can you see if you see anything in this corner here? Anything that normally isn't a part of the ship's structure?
Hmm. And I look in that direction. My passive perception is 21, but let's see what this turns out.
At 21, I tell you the same thing Varrig got.
Yeah. And I didn't roll any better.
What is walls? My rubber bands.
Query, define wall.
Yeah. So, Envoy replied, negative. This one doesn't notice any anomalies from before.
If only you had infrared. Upgrade unlocked.
Shall this one investigate? Shall this one investigate more closely?
Yes. Let's get a little bit closer.
Understood. And Envoy kind of moves towards the corner that Alexis pointed him towards.
I'm kind of half defending Alexis here just in case shit goes
Okay.
bad.
As you guys approach, it pretty much it decloaks. Yeah. And standing in front of you is the same creature that was able to, or that did the pipe trick or the pipe puzzle for you
Ah!
on
the
your.
biological Dalhai.
Yep, that on your escape from that one, the place to the north.
I remember you did that bullshit for us.
You finished puzzle for me. It doesn't react to. That does take one step back as long if you're still enclosing on it.
No. Envoy will stop approaching when
I think
when-
the moment
when
he
the thing-
cloaks, I stop moving forward.
when the thing decloaks. Right. Pretty much. Yeah. That's pretty much what Envoy does. He stops moving forward when the thing decloaks.
Okay.
Sort of.
Let me drop.
Stop it.
Where is his?
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
No, no.
What? Drop it like it's
That
hot.
was like a mix of drop it like it's hot and teach me how to Dougie.
So he's
Well, that's
currently.
the best thing.
Awkward silence.
He is currently on board. If you're looking at the token or looking on the ship, his token is dropped
Nether.
on there.
The Nether, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
What are you doing on the ship?
It looks to you and kind of tilts its head to the side. It's acknowledging it heard you.
Envoy sort of states attempting communication protocols, and then he basically starts cycling through a series of initial greetings in every language he knows, with a pause in between, and seeing if the creature responds to any one of them with similar in kind.
This one is a language you have yet to encounter. You know the Dalhai
Right.
Mechanical language.
Right.
But as far as the organic language goes, you are still unknowing of that one just yet.
Well,
It seems to slightly understand you it understands you when you say the Dalhai thing, the Dalhai greeting,
mhm.
but it does not. With its reply, you don't understand.
Envoy will actually hesitate for a moment and say, Alexis, this one does not understand the language this other one uses. It seems Dalhai, but it's not the same Dalhai that this one can speak.
He's one of the higher ranked ones, one of the ones that seems to have some sort of sense of actual individuality.
And did that bullshit.
Hmm.
Because let's be honest here, that thing was kind of bullshit.
Basically, Envoy will ask Neither in mechanical Dalhai if it is possible for him to communicate back in mechanical Dalhai as well.
It shakes its head no,
Hmm.
but taps one of its claws on one of the crates.
It's filled with memory cards.
It no.
Envoy relays back to Alexis. Alexis, this one seems to be indicating that there is something about one of these crates. Shall I investigate?
In the box.
Do I know what's in those crates to begin with? I mean, I'm assuming those are crates that were on a ship ahead of time.
Yes. No,
I'm-
but you don't know what's in them.
Okay, I don't know if I need to do an intelligence check. Do I think that's what he's doing, or do I think he's trying to say that he can communicate through the taps?
You
trying to do, like, the
you
most
think
primitive
he can? He's basically looking for other means of communication.
Okay.
From which once you realize that's when he actually starts writing something out, digging it out with his claw,
What language is written in?
and a language only you're able to read.
Okay.
Basically,
Get
the
a pen and
first word
paper,
he
pencil,
he writes out is the word organic.
Hmm.
The second one he writes out is home,
Mm-hmm.
and the last one is lost.
Hmm.
Sort of a twist.
Envoy relays to Alexis. This one has written three words, as far as this one can tell. They are organic, home, and lost in that order.
Yeah, a lot of people have lost their homes.
Don't be sour.
No, I'm saying. a
Shut
lot
up,
of
you're not
people
down the
lost
hole.
their homes.
Is this a?
You're- It needs to be
Alright.
a little more
I'm
specific.
going to speak directly to Nether.
Sure.
Mhm.
Are you trying to communicate with us?
I think it's yes.
I'm,
I'm
trying to see if it taps.
He replies back with that only he can read is basically a yes.
Envoy will ask, query, have you and or your people lost your home?
It replies back with a yes.
Envoy will relay back to Alexis in common. This one presumes that this creature here, or its species, has also lost its home.
What species?
The organic species.
Well, I'm
Sorry.
saying, which species is it?
You don't know. You haven't asked that question.
That's what I'm
Wait,
asking.
You asked that question?
Yes.
It points back to the word organic.
Damn it! Which
I'm-
organic species has specifically lost
I'm-
its...
No, Envoy will interject. I believe it is referring to itself as organic, as a designation. I don't know. It's
I'm trying to figure out which organic species it is.
You can
Well,
assume that they refer to all species that are organic as the organic species.
Hmm.
So there are no
Curse you!
you can assume that there are no subspecies like
Hmm.
mammals, fish, and
I
stuff
was
like
just
that.
wondering if it knew what species it was.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
All right.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Alright, I'm going to ask it if it is here to kill us. If
Query.
he in particular is here to kill us.
Well,
Actually, what is his purpose?
Envoy. Envoy will ask the organic Dallas, like, query. Do you intend harm towards us?
it would start writing out, if intention, all death.
Cocky little fucker.
And I'm wondering if the passive insight the Envoy have aids at all in terms of kind of inferring.
Sure.
What
If he was there to kill you, you would all be dead.
I'm going to ask,
right.
why is he here then?
Right. Then
Da-da-da-da.
right. Then query, what is your purpose for being here then?
It types out a new word, aid.
You bring aid for us?
It puts points back at the word organic.
You're seeking aid for yourself.
Did I have the word?
I think you wrote yes at one
No,
point.
hold on. It points after you ask for yourself. It then points to the word all from the other saying he just said.
So you wish to seek for aid for all organic life?
He taps the word yes.
What do you? What kind? All right.
What?
What kind of aid are you trying to provide?
Gotta love when you have creatures that don't speak the same goddamn language you guys do. Slow
I'm
the
trying not to get him to
No
write.
habla inglés.
I'm trying not to get it so he has like 8 different crates he has to fucking write on. And he's like,
No, actually, the words
Where did I write fucking house before? Hold
the
on,
words
bottom
are
of this.
actually pretty short. They look like hieroglyphs, so he doesn't have to like, fill up the whole fucking ship with scratch marks on it.
We need
The whole
get him
cargo
like
ship.
a piece of paper.
Yeah, get him a chalkboard for fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's one of the first things I said. Like, no, let him scratch. It's cool.
So, what was the question?
What kind of aid are you looking for?
Is he looking for?
What kind of help is he looking for?
Envoy will ask, do you seek to provide aid, or are you seeking for, or are you searching for aid?
He points to the word all and then scratches out need aid.
I'm going to ask, where is the mountain headed?
He basically types a question mark. He doesn't know.
God,
we
need him to learn this language, dear God.
Yeah.
Can you stab me in the shoulder and make this easier?
He nods yes.
I kind of just stared at Mike and said, seriously?
I'll fucking take the ripped shoulder if it lets me talk to him.
Let's see here. Envoy will ask one question. Let's see here.
I think you're gonna be okay doing that. Then whatever. This is taking forever.
Oh.
These answers are weird.
I do want to ask, where is Tevish?
He points in the direction where the mountain is.
Oh God, I'm trying to think what I can ask this guy.
Question: How do we aid all organic life?
Yes, that's a good question.
He points towards the mountain, makes a fist.
Understood.
I think I
Only we can
understood that
understand
one.
this beautiful creature.
Is this a weapon? Is there any weapon that would help us fight the mountain?
It's gonna play it himself, I bet.
Yeah, and then he's gonna
Yeah.
flex. No.
Me!
Me!
He actually is going to point at himself, but you, through the insight of your, neighborhood robot, you will find out that he's meaning all of people of his kind.
Oh, okay.
Envoy then asks the question: how many of you are there? Of your people?
He writes out the word many.
And they all in stealth.
Where are they located?
The predators.
Pop out of nowhere. What?
Where are they located?
He writes out the word everywhere.
So are you? So
I'm
you
gonna-
are. So you come seeking to offer the aid of your people in the cause to stop the inorganics?
He writes out the word, or he points to the word organic, then he types the word, writes out the word sabotage, and then many years. You can infer that he's meaning they've been trying to sabotage their invasions for a very long time now.
Hmm.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna ask him. Are you saying there are Delhi openly fighting against Tevish and his Delhi?
He points to the word organic and then the word yes.
It seems that this is a distinction between the fully mechanical and the organic Delhi. Their independence allows them to work against the other Delhi as necessary.
Can't we just have a normal day? Dear God.
He shakes his head no.
I know.
Query: is there a way that this one, or rather, I can learn to speak your language?
He types out yes.
Shoulder stab.
If it is possible, it would aid all of us immensely if there was an easy way for us to have communications, especially if there was to be any coordination in sabotaging that. As he sort of motions to the mountain.
He points to the word yes, but he then points out the words many years. But then still points to the word yes. So you're inferring he can teach you. It's just going to take a long time to learn it, but you think you can pull down like the basics to where you can have very basic conversations with them, and they'll get more elaborate as you continue to learn this language.
Well, we have to go do shit that you can't really follow into cities right now. So,
is your cloaking? Are you able to cloak at will for extended periods of time?
Oh God.
He replies with yes.
It seems that this one would be able to follow along fairly easily, given its ability to remain unseen.
Are you connected into the Delhi hive mind?
He shakes his head no.
Also by what
then he
I said
points back
earlier,
to the word organic again.
Makes sense.
Also, by what it has inferred, it seems that there are already many of it located all around the different communities, just merely hidden from sight.
Then he writes out the word assassins.
Ew.
They're you can infer that they are basically the ones that work for the Dalhai are basically mind controlled to be Dalhai assassins.
Curious.
That's gonna be kind of sign.
Okay.
Then it points at the word many, and then spells out the word targets.
Okay.
Who are they targeting with these assassins?
He lists off pretty much everybody that you know that has power in this world.
I assume that
He
was
types
the
out Akima. He writes the word Saya. He types out Cypher. Chris, you see the name Slade next.
So
You see the King of Trend. You see the last name that shows up is now Turner.
So they essentially plan to.
Do the Sisterhood's name come up?
Yes,
Do any of our names come up?
yours.
Just mine?
Yep.
Okay.
Alexis, why would your name be listed here?
Well, duh.
Actually, no, yours and Geddon.
I was like, well, then,
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, get
sorry.
pissed them off.
But
on-
Geddon's the Zoro to my Luffy, right?
on-
I'm the one that has the higher bounty and does.
No, actually, probably Geddon does, because He was being a dick to Tevish.
Yeah, he kind of messed
Yeah. So, and Alexis and Jen are both there. So, what kind of queer say? From what has been implied, most of these seem to be people of nobility or power. Why are you two listed here?
We're an enemy to the Dalhai. One that clearly Tevish finds enough to be a threat.
We done
Understood.
broke
How
their
did
shit.
you find out this information?
He writes out the words "they speak."
You mean the organics that are mind controlled?
You're thinking that basically he's basically a double agent at the moment.
Hmm.
So he's been enlisted to kill somebody. And when you ask how does he know, he actually points at the word Alexis and Geddon and then points at himself.
So you're here to kill us. Or at
He-
least that's the assignment we're given.
Yeah.
Brow wipe.
So what would you recommend as the next course of action?
He
yourself. How long can you maintain this position without being found out?
he puts out the words "not long."
How many others on this list are with allies? Our allies are attacking them. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry.
You just have to rephrase that. I didn't understand it.
Okay. I was trying to ask which one are also being the assassins that are sent to those people are
Mhm.
also allies. Like which ones are quote unquote safe for the moment?
He points at the word "many."
Damn it.
Is everyone on this list being targeted at this moment?
He nods the word "yes."
Is there a way
Alexis,
to?
you got some writing to do.
Yeah, she's
So-
actually gonna say, "Handle this for me. I need to get contact with some people."
Is there?
She's gonna head out to her book.
No, I just realized something. Is there a way to stop the mind control on all of them at the same time?
He writes out the word "yes," or he types the word "yes," but the way his face is looking is that it doesn't look too promising.
Is there at least a way to stop the mind control on some of them without directly killing them?
He points towards the mountain.
I'm gonna interject real quick. Does your kind ever fail at assassinations?
If I have the word "no," he writes it out or points at it.
He can't leave here then. If he leaves here, then it's gonna be known that he failed and he's gonna be killed. Make sure he stays here.
Of course.
And I'm gonna run off to get the book.
Okay. Now he looks bored. No.
I got nothing. I just
you like
stabbed
to learn to
things.
play Zhenjiang.
I apparently need to try harder because I'm not on the wanted list yet.
Well, this character's only
You've
2.
been around for like 4 weeks.
I know, but I talked with Tevish. Sort of.
Sort of.
He just thought you were.
He didn't find you a threat when all you asked was about your stupid fucking backstory.
This is true.
This guy is clueless. Kill the other one.
See, that was
was
my
dumbass.
brilliant plan because they don't consider me a threat.
I told you. We will get to live a little longer. We won't
And now I'll
live.
stab Tevish in the back and fucking kill him.
Yeah, just go
Good
back
try.
to the battlefield.
That's gonna be adorable. Little bits of gestalt everywhere.
He's not gonna be able to get near him. He's on the other end of the battlefield the whole time.
That or he's flying on another dimension.
Yeah. Exactly. Wait.
Yeah, good luck, guys, fighting him.
Just
So-
kind of look at this guy going.
Especially without your healer.
So,
So, how long have you been here?
he actually he points at the words "many" and "years" again.
Oh, no. Envoy will actually query. How long have you been watching me in this room?
You in this room.
Many years.
He's gonna put out the word. Or he's gonna write the word "hours."
I should become better. I need to become better at noticing things. Like
How
this.
did you get on the ship?
He cloaks.
Well, I mean,
You are very
get
trusting
here
of the
from-
Dalhai.
That's what I'm asking is where did he get on the ship? That's what I'm asking. Like, how'd you get on the ship? So when did you join us on the ship? Did you get on here from Trend?
He writes out has ways.
Hmm.
Sneaky.
I was just trying to ascertain if the other
Yeah.
ships that were trying to do relief stuff also picked them up.
You don't believe he was on this ship when you guys left.
Okay. So he joined us
Midway.
like when we were refueling or some shit, whatever. One of our random pit stops were
Now, you guys have, like, quantum millennium drive things that don't need
yeah, so I was
fuel.
just trying to figure out what city he joined us on.
Maybe you
whatever.
didn't have to stop for him to join you.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how these fuckers move around.
Teleportation.
What? Yeah. Hey.
It's an
What is-
assassin.
Yeah.
I stab things. I don't think.
Envoy.
I don't stab them well.
And then he gets stabbed.
Exactly, and I'm good at those things.
So, what envoy?
I'm trying to think of the next question to ask.
Lexus, I'm drowning here.
Here.
Give him some of your dragon gold.
Fuck you. Can't you write these letters down here?
Meh.
No.
You could ask him
Any
if you-
girl, I go into my room, grab my diary, jump on my bed, and write in it while listening to Sum 41.
Oddly specific.
So specific.
Yeah.
You could ask him if you've seen any more of that money.
So
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know.
Envoy will say next. It appears that the others are going to be on some sort of mission when we land. I suspect that you will stay in hiding here after we leave.
He points at the word possible.
But really, you should stay with us as long as possible so they don't immediately know that you failed.
Right. If this one would suggest perhaps staying nearby the others, if only because there is strength in numbers. And given your situation, it might be useful for us to work against the Dalhai, which it seems not for the Dalhai to be saying naturally, but I find it interesting that this one does not, that the organic Dalhai does not seem to be that like put off by Envoy.
He can sense what the dagger is sensing,
Hmm.
that you pose no threat to him.
Right.
Plus, if you would have charged him, then you would have,
That would have been bad.
that would have been taken as a threat and things would have happened.
Yeah.
Either a fight would have engaged or he just would have, boop, left. But, he backs up into the corner and he basically fades back into the background and you can no longer see where he's at.
Wait, I want one more thing to ask him.
He's still there.
He's still there.
You're taking
my
fucking
God.
forever.
He pulled a Riddick.
No one's cut to me.
I cut to Chris.
No, let them finish their part.
Well, he just
We've
disappeared.
been done. We've been waiting for you to come back.
Are you letting your nails dry?
No.
Okay.
No,
My feet are
I'm
still
gonna
wet.
get to the book, and I'm going to write in it. All right. Delhi Assassin came for us. Delhi Assassins are going to be coming for you, the Sisterhood, Turner, King of Trend, and more.
You could
Somewhat
even
tough.
throw Ninroka in there if you would like to save them.
Yeah.
You gonna add that some might be friendly too?
Well, then they aren't friendly. Just
All the friendly assassins, yeah.
Well, our assassin has to be friendly.
I
Huh?
think we lucked out on that one.
yeah. I think he specifically mentioned he's a double agent. So
Our assassin's a little too friendly.
He did say there was others.
Yeah, he did say there were others. You just don't know how many are double agents and how many aren't.
It seems there are some double
That's
agents.
what I was trying to
with-
figure out down there was which ones were allies and which ones weren't, so we're not
He,
going to kill allies.
when that question was asked, you believe that he
That
cannot, he doesn't know which ones are assigned to who,
Yeah.
so he can't actually
that's
give
what I
a.
gleaned from that, but I assume that there might be one or two that are.
I'm just gonna write down there is some double agents within the.
The ranks.
Yes.
So if they try to stab you, they're probably not double agent. They probably are not double.
It's a triple agent.
Son of a bitch. That's what
How
Eva
deep
was
does it
in
go?
Rogue 3.
Quadruple agent.
Yeah, Eva was a triple agent. In
Octagon agent.
That's just a shape, Randy.
I know.
Delta agent.
Well, shapes have agents too, so.
What is a square gonna get all jealous of a triangle and be like, I'm gonna kill you?
He, you get a reply back within a few minutes saying noted.
I'm just gonna write back. Keep in touch.
The Maxos.
Thinking about
Not
you.
really the moment for that. Fuck, and now I'm trying to remember what I fucking want to ask Nether. God, this is something important too.
Pull it, Dan. Pull it,
Do you
Dan.
have functional
Threaten him.
genitalia?
Threaten
Oh
him.
my god. It's gonna infuriate me.
Did it have to do with Tavish, the mountain, others like him?
Oh, no, now I remember. I'm gonna go back down and I'm going to ask
You see us trying to make small talk.
yeah,
Feel the
like-
weather today.
No, hold on, no jokes, I'm gonna lose it again. I am going to go down and I'm
Can I
going
fuck you? No.
Shut up!
to you have a penis. Yes, many years.
Benny.
Points the spikes on his back.
I'm gonna pull out the dagger. I'm gonna say, you know of the sister dagger to this, right?
He points to the word yes.
Do you know where it's currently being held?
He, no.
Shit, we had a
Question
heist
mark?
on our hands.
Do you think you could be able to sneak into a place and get the dagger if you knew where it was? And get out undetected?
I kind of like turn my head and look at Alexis and go, nice.
He, okay, I'm saying you came back before he decloaked,
Mhm.
and this is where he'll decloak and sink back into the corner and disappear from view. Chris, your dagger stops reacting.
If
So-
you're still here, I could greatly use your help with something.
No, I'm saying he got your question, your thing of saying about the dagger. Unless you're
Yeah, I
gonna
know. I
ask.
figure he's still here.
Okay.
Or is he already getting it?
Or did he leave?
He possibly just
Yeah, we
left to
haven't
go
told
get
him
it.
where it was
I
yet.
didn't tell him where it
Oh,
was.
I thought you said Freeport. Sorry. Yeah, he's still there then. Sorry. I thought you
He
said.
just like got it. I was like, wait, where
He
did
comes back, bitches, I got it.
like,
I
didn't
thought you
tell
already said
where it
Freeport.
was.
I just for the sake of narrative, well, let's say I did say it's in Freeport right now. Could you get it for me?
Okay, yeah. I thought I could have swore you said it.
It's just like, can you get it? And it disappears.
Didn't even answer the question.
Like, wow, that's service.
With a robotic smile. I know
Okay.
he's organic.
He's gone.
Okay.
Seriously,
I guess we
this is
should
weird
tell
for
everyone
us.
else about this.
I don't know where to fucking begin at this point.
I feel like we should have like a group call button that we all just like pound when we need to have like a group meeting in the ship.
That's gonna be like every 10 minutes at this.
That's what I mean. We need to install a button.
There is a PA system.
Okay, I'm gonna get the PA system. Guys probably want to come down to the hold.
All
Shit,
non-NPCs.
Yeah, all-
All PCs, please come down to the hold.
Oh shit.
Guys, things are weird.
All
I
PCs
think by
calling
now
all
they know
PCs.
our voice and they realize that if we're talking, we don't mean the entire ship. Just,
Oh god, they found the PA system again.
We're having a surprise
pilot's
birthday
like,
party.
Yep. Who's flying the ship? Oh, Oh!
I get up out of my chair. I head down.
I'm gonna crawl out of my bed. Switch to human form before I leave the room. But I'm just gonna let you all know that I'm usually stick to the ground, so this air stuff, I'm gonna pretend I'm air sick. Or my character's gonna be air sick. Like, guys, this is weird. I don't like this.
Get used to it.
Wuss.
Moving on.
I'm gonna come down to the hold and switch back into fox form and just curl up and be like, what do you want?
When we're brides, we'll just see Envoy just staring at a corner, like it's like
Is it there?
You can just like half imagine like I'm like standing there and I'm rocking back from like heels to the front of my feet going, so
All
No,
right, so not
just
to alarm anyone, but there may be invisible assassins everywhere.
we
Just
may
thought we'd
or
let
may
you
not
know.
be able to trust
it
them.
got weirder.
No, if everyone does come down, I'm going to take a seat, cross my legs, and say, we just had a visitor on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
One of a Delhi nature.
Perk my ears.
Another Delhi nature.
Yeah, one of them more Delhi nature than Envoy here.
One that we've also seen before.
Do you guys remember the Delhi we met when we were escaping from Lake Rathi's base? The one who helped
You're
us.
talking about the
Pipes?
organic one.
Yeah, I remember that thing.
The
Well,
one who saved us from having to do that bullshit a second time.
he had snuck onto the ship, apparently under orders to assassinate me and Get, and probably the rest of us as collateral.
For funsies.
Can't be a good assassin then, considering we're all alive.
No,
Let's not look
I-
a gift horse in the mouth
it's
here.
it's
turns out he's not on. He's on our side.
What
Sure
evidence
about
do you
that?
have to support that?
The fact that we're not
Point at
dead.
yes.
Point at the fucking board.
I'll interject. Speaking with it, it indicated that if it wanted us to be terminated, it would have terminated us long before any conversation would have begun.
Huh. Okay.
I still find it hard to trust whatever that is. This could very well be some kind of new strategy to take out the important individuals.
Chris, you suddenly finally feel a pinch in your back, and now there's a knife protruding from your chest. No.
My
Called it.
Guess we couldn't trust him after all.
No, I'd laugh if it was him returning and it's like, here's your knife. Oh, wait.
I got your dagger. Oh,
I kind of look at Lexus. Did we tell him not to kill anybody?
No.
It's free
oh, why did we have to do it this time? Okay, but
Oh, son of a bitch. I always look down and go, son of a bitch.
Now
So,
on Fox News, whole Freeport City Guard completely demolished. The palace completely bloodied.
Corpses on the
The only evidence found was a note saying, "Regards, Alexis."
If only Alexis had said where in Freeport,
Yes,
perhaps we would survive.
Even when things go our way, they don't go our way at all.
No, but seriously, how can we trust this thing?
I
Isn't the
believe
first
that
time
if
he's
it,
helped
well,
us?
I
well.
believe that since we're all alive, that we can trust him.
well,
This is kind of like the second time he could have killed us.
Yeah.
Third.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't think Fragger was the part for the first time that you guys encountered him.
Oh, then I was correct.
Because he showed up when you guys went with Coalform to destroy one of the portals.
I wasn't there for that either.
Nope.
Yeah, so I say he's helped us twice so far.
And Alexis says.
And if he really was our enemy, he probably would have killed us.
He's had a few chances.
Yeah. I was looking for 3, but okay.
He gave us a lot of vital information.
Like,
Give us a list of names.
And potentially he may get us something else.
And what is that?
I sent him on a fetch quest.
Yeah, a little bit. I sent him to retrieve something.
Something.
The other chest of her underwear.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's very important that I have that.
Comes back with a thong on his head.
I'm like, all right, you can have.
That's a hilarious mental image.
Well, the guy looks kind of like the alien from the Aliens movies.
Yeah, he
You
does.
can imagine just putting a thong on his head.
That's funny.
Where the fuck did he go?